It's chat time with Chunk and Cucumber and your host, Dino.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Hi. Didn't see you there.
Don't ruin my joke, bro. Give me time. Give me time for my joke. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. How's it going?
I just enjoy you getting angry more than the joke itself, I think. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat Time. I'm your host, Dino, as always. And with me today is Chunk, as always, but two other people.
Cucumber.
And I'm Cucumber.
Yes.
Gluten.
Cucumber.
Dune.
Gluten and
Dune.
Dune.
A
That's all
gluten-free
Cucumber talks about. Zelda already is calling you on your bullshit. She's
Star
meowing
Trek.
in the background.
What else does Cucumber like?
Lord of the Rings.
I hate feet.
Yeah.
Glitter sucks.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yep.
Well, welcome, Brian, as you can tell, is here with us today. And of course, our special guest, Robert Fisher from Perception Paints.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. We're excited to have you on. We're excited to have you back again, Brian, because of course, but at least you've been on the show before. Robert's a new member of the team, having you on Chat Time. I love it.
Sucker.
That's right. We sucked you in. Oh yes, my shirt's Star Wars. Thank you, Aaron. I like it too. But yeah, so before we get to know Robert a little more, although some of you may already know him a little bit if you've been watching his show and stuff, but let's get into what we always start the day with, which is, but how do you feel? Transition. I think it's over.
Critically awkward.
That's fine. Okay. So today on But How Do You Feel, we are going to describe how we feel using something else, some category, and we are going to describe why we chose that. And I just made that. There we go. So today, I figured since we're going to be talking about art, and we have an artist with us.
Oh.
Not that art.
Oh.
I'm letting him know.
Oh, okay, thank you. So today, I would like us to describe how we feel using. Exactly. Thanks, Zelda. That's my cat, Robert. She will be around eventually.
Hi, Zelda.
What was I saying that we were going to do?
We were going to describe how we felt doing something.
Oh gosh. Art technique.
Hey, Dino, over here. Over here, Dino.
Yeah.
Dino, over here.
Yeah. Yes, Chunk. What's that?
No, I'm just bringing you back into the show.
Oh, good. I don't know who I am. Yeah, like different art techniques.
Okay.
Like pointillism,
Art
impressionism, art styles. That's what the word is. Thank you.
Cool.
Not you.
Or sculpture, like different. It could be sculpture. It could be painting. It could be whatever it needs to be. 3D animation. I don't know. Whatever you feeling.
Other art styles being assholery, if you went with art actual styles.
Art.
Yeah.
Ryan coming in.
Glad I woke up this morning. That's great. It was worth it for that moment.
Yep.
Wasn't Ryan here just to run the board? I don't remember it part of the actual cast.
Beer on a Batman said Brian is definitely finger painting today.
Oh, that's a good one. I was gonna go with MS Paint,
Oh.
but finger painting's pretty good too.
I do. Do you guys remember Kid Pics?
Yeah.
I think I'm feeling Kid Pics today. I'm a little loopy. I'm a little kooky, making a lot of mistakes on purpose a little bit sometimes to just to use that dynamite thing to clear everything out, you know?
Putting random stickers everywhere.
What about paint by number though? Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, paint by number is a good one too.
I'm feeling a little pop art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's me, but then I'm seeing different versions of me, like Warhol style.
You're watching yourself on the screen and you're watching the Twitch, and
it's throwing me off a little bit.
Which color of you is your favorite?
Which color of me is my favorite? I'm liking the teal, green, blue.
Yes. Okay.
kind of like cool, chill, early morning vibes.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it. Cool.
I think so. Yeah.
What do you think, Ryan Chunk?
I'm thinking. I feel like installation art is what I'm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm often large scale, mixed media, situation, and let me think. I think I do envelop an aesthetic, and I am a sensory experience. You know what I'm saying?
That you are.
And I invite active engagement or immersion by the spectator.
Wow.
Are you reading from a Google article or something right now?
No.
I was like, wait, why does that sound exactly like my textbook? What's going on over here?
How to art.
I just know things.
Pages.
I will be going with found art.
Oh.
Yes. So I've like gathered pieces together, made something looks appropriate and pretty and meaningful.
Like the hairstyle.
Like the hairstyle. Yeah. And yeah, and I still appreciate everything about it. Even though
I have always thought you look slapped together.
thank you.
Love it.
At least somebody found you. You're not still lost wandering around the art aisle store.
True.
The art aisle star.
Yeah, you know,
What do they sell at the art aisle store?
that's the art supply warehouse. It's the art aisle store.
I'm an
Oh, got
art
it.
aisle and an art aisle over here.
They just sell aisles. That's all it is. Like
There's no art here. No supplies. We have aisles for them, though.
That's true. There's nothing there though. You like these shelves? We also have vertical shelves if you like. They don't really hold anything, but they're there.
I keep hearing islands, like multiple
Aisles?
islands.
Yeah.
So it's a store of islands for art.
I like that. Ooh.
That's also true. That's in the back, though.
Yeah.
Custom orders.
The back room.
Yeah. One of those like, little flat carts they have at Costco.
Buying a whole island, yeah. Well, welcome to the show. Robert, I'm so happy to have you here. You seem like such a fun person. I'm really excited to get to talk to you and hang out with you for a bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What do you like? What are your deepest fears? Whatever you want to say.
Oh,
Give us
gosh,
a little
I like
intro
it.
and we'll get into more later.
First off, thank you for having me. This is so
Yeah.
fun. I am, how do you say, long-time watcher.
First time
caller.
First time person sitting with microphone.
I love it.
My name's Robert. Hi.
Hi.
I'm a graphic designer, actually. I work at Taco Bell Design in Irvine, that big building that you see walk by with the big.
Are you like the designer, like the only one, or is there a group?
I wish that I was. No, it's actually a big group. Taco Bell Design is a in-house agency of about 50 or so creatives, account managers, art directors, copywriters. Like we're a whole like one-stop shop inside the building, which is really cool.
Nice.
And we work directly with our partners on like the retail team and merchandise and IT and social to really just make everything. So my job specifically as a production designer, I oversee a little bit of everything when it comes to social media posts, print work, menu design, interior artwork for the restaurants.
Wow.
So yeah, I kind of see and touch a little bit of everything before it goes out to make sure all of the colors are the way they're supposed to be. Everything's lined up the way that it needs to be. It's all very...
So they trust you a lot then.
Yeah, it's super technical and detailed, and I get blurry by the end of my day. But that's like the one side of my brain, and then the other side of my brain is the fun, creative, relaxed art person that you guys see on Perception Paints, where I just get to like unwind and create for the sake of creating.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Chevio, for the sub.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Already
Connie.
3 months in a row.
And morning, Connie. Hi, welcome. My throat is very phlegmy today, so I apologize if I clear my throat. I'm going to try to do it quietly, but
No, I was feeling it too. I don't know what's going on today.
yeah, I don't know what it is. Coffee's making it worse for some reason. I wonder why. But yeah, so one question I had is, you mentioned the art in those stores and stuff. Is there any sort of Like, I'm imagining there is. Like, do they do like research or like studies on like what sort of art would make people want to buy tacos more, kind of thing? Does that go into it also?
There's quite a bit of marketing. I mean, we work so closely with the marketing team. In fact, we're kind of considered part of it.
I would yeah, I'd understand that.
Sorry, but yeah, there's some studies. There's some data that we work with a team called Collider, and they help us with a lot of that social media marketing specifically.
Oh, okay.
But what's cool about our group at TBD is that we're such a diverse group of artists that everyone has their own art style, and it kind of fluctuates. So we'll go into like a collage feel. Like if you look at the windows right now, we have an artist named Winston Elliott who's got all of his collage artwork interpreted into giant vinyl stickers for the windows.
Wow.
And then a couple months back, we had neon because someone was just really into neon at that point, and it just worked for what we were trying to do for late night taco cravings. So, yeah, our crew's pretty cool as far as art styles, but it just kind of happens. We throw stuff out there. We have 3 or 4 designers work on a single project, and we just kind of see what vibes with us and what works the best.
That's awesome. I love that you guys kind of like shift it however you're feeling and everything too. That you don't have like, we want you to draw this and make it look like this all the time. You know, like you get some creative freedom with that too, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's super collaborative and very freeing. It's a great group.
Yeah, and then it's it's a good example that you can get a job with an art degree.
Yes, magically, I know somehow.
But you have to be good, like, because they'll let you finish college with being terrible. Being good is not a qualification for graduation. So be good. Learn to be good artist, and then you can get a job doing something cool like Robert.
Can I be good artist without the diploma and then still get the job?
No.
You have to be extra good.
I'm just kidding.
Extra good.
You have to be extra good and then have a social media following, and then they'll bring you in.
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta be somebody's brother.
That makes a difference. I have
You're
a
right.
question.
They don't tell you that. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They don't tell you that. How much money? What's the question I want to ask? How much?
Don't ask how much he
money
makes. That's not appropriate.
My artwork in a Taco Bell.
Wait, say that again.
How much money do I have to pay you to pick my artwork for a Taco Bell inside?
Oh, interesting.
Does it work that way?
Put it in the chat down below.
How much money should we paycheck?
Let's not get it
Before and after taxes, so I can make so I know what deductions are like.
Let's get into bribery on chat time. I like that. Extortion's great.
I'm paying for a service. That's not bribery. I'm giving him money, and the service is, and I get to put my artwork everywhere.
That sounds fair. Yeah, sounds fair.
That seems like how art works.
Yeah.
Art
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we asked him. It's definitely how it works.
Outing.
I think chunk works more than art.
I think so too.
Well, we do have some questions for you that we can get into already. Since we're already talking about you, which we're going to talk about you the whole time. But what is your favorite item on the menu? Hardliner wants to know for Taco Bell. I'm sure they give you plenty of free Taco Bell.
You know what's nice is we do get quite a lot of
That's
free Taco
great.
Bell. That's also very damaging.
Yeah.
We joke that like you get the Taco Bell 15, just like the freshman 15. When you first year there, you just see this increase in like weight. That's
All the free food.
yeah, but you figure out how to balance it out. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm getting free food later this week, so I'm gonna not eat earlier this week.
That's good.
Taco Bell, I still eat anyway, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. My favorite item, I have 3. Is that okay? Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can make an
Yeah,
exception today.
it's hard
I
to
guess
pick.
so.
You already
really-
brought it up.
I can't pick. There's so much good stuff. I'm a nachos guy. I like any nacho. Like if you have a chip and you put cheese and stuff on it, I'm gonna eat it. So I love nachos. I love nacho fries. I don't know if you guys have had those
What
yet.
is nacho fry?
A nacho fry is a French fry with magical secret spices all over it, and then you dip
mean
it in
nacho
hot
cheese
nacho
sauce?
cheese. No. That's the topping, but the fries itself are already like seasoned magically.
Magically.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know.
it's like the McRib for Taco Bell. It comes and goes.
I didn't know Taco Bell deals in magic.
I know. It's the magic of the taco.
The magic.
So I was reading something about the other on the internet, and it was talking about cultural appropriation, and somebody brought out Taco Bell. And then if you listen to what they have, they're definitely not culturally appropriating anything. They're definitely just good as definitely not Mexican food.
No.
It's if anything, it's fusion.
It's Mexican inspired.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Which is cool. I don't think they ever really pretended to be
I know that sounded
authentic.
I sounded like I was going to get into a super serious argument in the front of that, but I wasn't.
I was like, whoa.
I was defending
You should
Taco Bell.
You should start all conversations like that, Chunk.
So speaking of cultural appropriation,
We're gonna get real serious on chat time today. I know you guys are here for the laughs, but let's see. What was the first art piece you ever made that you can remember at least?
that's
How about this? What was the first one you were commissioned for, or paid for? That might be a little easier.
Nope, still doesn't remember.
No,
I mean,
you know
it
what's
was still a
funny?
while ago.
I don't. All of my like commission type stuff. It's all been like boring logos and things like that. Like nothing
Okay.
really artsy. I mean, not that the logos themselves are boring, because
Right.
but
Good.
yeah, I you know what's funny? I've always been creating art. Like even as a little kid, just making stuff. I remember I would have. Do you guys remember Mighty Max?
Mm-hmm.
Like the little like the boy Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a ton of those, but I was never really happy with the like compact that it came in. Always just like crappily painted, and like some of it just wasn't. So I used to make my own, and I would like
Oh, that's rad.
cut out little pieces, and then I learned how to make pop-ups. So I would like be able to unfold it and have little castles, and
Damn.
I secretly wanted a Polly Pocket. So I would put Mighty Max in Polly Pocket adventures that I would create for myself. So he'd have a magical unicorn or a rainbow slide, and yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that's probably my earliest memory of like things that I've made, other than like coloring and drawing and painting.
Is there anything that like you got hired to make, or like something physical that you had a hard time letting go, like a painting or something? You were like, oh, there it goes, never gonna see it again.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, if it's a logo, I guess you can see that whenever you see the logo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, not that I can think of.
do you ever do like a portrait or anything like more private, less like corporate things, but like where you're like, yeah, that kind of.
You know what? Actually, that's a good. That brings it up. That's good. I actually, the first year that my husband and I met, we realized we were both really into Halloween, and
Because you asked him if you could draw him wearing only a Halloween mask.
this and only this, like one of his zombie French girls.
Yes.
Yes.
So I painted a picture of him as Dorian Gray, but like all distressed and maggot and eaten away and everything. So we had that up on our mantle above our fireplace for a really long time. And now I think my mom has it.
Not weird.
I mean, isn't that where most art goes? Mom's house.
it on the refrigerator?
fridge. Yeah, it's on the fridge. This giant, like 20 by 30 painting.
Every time you open you have to like go underneath it to get to the fridge.
Right.
I love that though. That's a really cool idea on making like Dorian Gray. I've always loved that story.
Yeah.
I really want you to draw now that scene from Titanic, but with like a zombie drawing another zombie. I don't know why that image is in my
Just
head.
like armless and lying there.
The jaw hanging. Like,
Right. Trying to hold a pencil with two fingers.
It's like not even the index and the thumb. It's
No.
like
It's like pinky and pointer. Just like,
or it's just like shoved into the hand.
oh yeah, there you go.
Oh man. I'm excited if this happens. Next on Perception Paints. That'd be way complicated, but I love it. Let's see. Ooh. There's a lot of Taco Bell questions.
That's fine. Bring them. Yeah.
Hardliner wants to know if there's any. What's your least favorite item? We talked about your favorite. Actually, we only did 2. What was the third?
Oh, Crunchwrap.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah, totally Crunchwrap.
nice. Good
Yeah,
choice.
I sub black beans in it, and it's yummy. And
Can you
can't
do
go wrong.
that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can change anything you want.
I just assumed everything at Taco Bell just came the way it came, and I never tried doing.
I mean, they're good that way too. But if you, especially if you go into the restaurant, there's like the little kiosk, and you can swap and change and adjust and do whatever you want. There's some cool, like secret menu items made that way. So now you can go into Taco Bell and say like, "Hey, I'll take this thing," and
Yeah. Hardliner says you got to check out the app. Lots of customizations. I did not know that.
no.
I've got to get some customization.
Oh, I had the, what is it? Is it pineapple? Something like a pineapple freeze or something like a slush.
Yeah, the pineapple whip.
That thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
That one was
Oh, that sounds
awesome. Yeah, it's like a nice creamy version of the Dole Whip, but like Slurpee style.
Candace took me out for some testing of something.
Yeah, that one's nice. I love that
I'll
one.
have to see if they still have it.
They did another one last year too that was pineapple cherry, so it tasted like one of those big stick popsicles, and it was kind of like swirled around.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot about those.
Yeah, that was yummy. Oh, but you were saying least favorite.
Yeah, least favorite. What's your least favorite?
You know, people might not like me for this. I'm sorry. I don't love a chalupa.
I don't really either.
It's something about like the doughiness of the shell, and it. Yeah, I'm not there for that. It's
Yeah.
not my favorite. We did a toasted cheddar version that was kind of nice and a little crispy, had like cheese on the outside. But other than that, I'd rather just have a taco. I like the crunch.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I really wanted to like but didn't end up liking? Is like the Doritos thing. The old taco shell Dorito thing.
Yeah.
It didn't quite taste like Doritos. It was
Yeah.
Doritos said, "Yeah, we're gonna give you the formula." Yeah, sure. And they gave them something that was like slightly off, so they wouldn't have the real thing.
No, you're right on. And there was always something a little
A little off.
extra. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, it's like it kind of tastes like a Dorito.
I mean,
I would rather just eat Doritos.
Yeah, just eat Dorito. I'll eat Dorito and you'll eat taco.
Right.
It was kind of like soaked in taco juices, between the meats and everything. So maybe that changed the flavor a little bit
It was what?
because they had like all the taco meat on the inside. That like.
Oh,
gets
but what
into
did
the
you call
taco
it?
shell.
It was what?
Taco juices. Oh my god!
Wow.
Did you really just?
It wasn't even a good one. You just
Where did that come from?
Artboard? What
It was better the first time, but the button was really far away.
That's how you chose to pull the trigger on that effect? Is with that joke?
full of good choices over here.
Oh yeah. Shit. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Anyways,
I don't know, but Hardliner came up with a great idea doing nachos with Dorito chips.
Oh,
I'm all in.
I
on
like
that.
Talk about if you're listening. Actually, I don't really need you for this, but it'll also be a good option for your menu. 'Cause I can just buy Doritos and put cheese on them. But something to think about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love that.
I like that. It'd be really good. But would you use like nacho cheese Doritos, or would you go with like a different flavor?
Oh, I might do Taco Supreme Doritos
Oh,
Okay.
and then
That's-
put
you
the
get the
nacho
spice in
cheese
there.
sauce on top of it. Yeah, because then you get that little bit of like, that's where your vegetables come from.
Yeah, you gotta have some vegetables.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, get our vegetables with Doritos.
Yeah, you have to get greens in there.
Yeah, somewhere, right? There's green in there somewhere.
If you let it sit out long enough, there'll be more green on it.
No.
On your nachos.
I don't. Who was it? Saving Silverman. Do you ever get seen that movie? With oh god, who was in it? Steve Zahn, Jack Black.
Is that when they're like in a resort or something?
No, they like their friend is getting married. It's with not Justin Long. It's with what's his face from American Pie.
I don't think I saw it.
Leonardo?
What?
Leonardo?
No, the main guy from American Pie.
Jason Biggs.
Jason Biggs, yeah.
Leonardo.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you. I thought you were saying somebody's like actual name.
I just when I say no, I can't say no like with parallel. Like my head, like my eyes go sideways. Like
Can't do this.
no, I just want. I have to like think about it real hard. I go.
Chunk had a brain injury as a child, and it's
Aw.
yeah. Either that or it's the alcohol, one of those. Anyways, no, but anyways, Jack Black reaches for the nachos and like picks up all the nachos stuck together, and like Steve's on like, what the hell, man? And Jack Black's, hey, if you get the nachos stuck together, that's one nacho. And I've always lived my life based on
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Like instead of sharing them, you're like, yeah, no, this is just the one
It's all-
nacho.
it's one nacho stuck together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair game.
I get
I think that's right.
Yeah. Right. Obviously,
That's how nacho science works.
nacho science.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about what item being removed are you upset about?
Oh, Mexican pizza.
I never got into Mexican pizza. I don't know why.
What is Mexican pizza?
So speaking of cultural appropriation,
Whoops.
a Mexican pizza is essentially a double layer tostada.
A Mexican chef and an Italian chef walk into a kitchen.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, ole!
Mamma mia, ole.
But oh god, there's a sports bar in Pasadena. I don't know if it's still there. It's called Luigi Ortega's.
Nice.
And it had like Mexican food and Italian food, and also like ridiculous things. Like they served like they had an exotic meat menu, and you could get like a kangaroo burrito, which was actually pretty good. Sadly, it tasted like chicken, but it tasted like beef, but it had the texture of chicken. It was like more stringy, the muscle, but it's still
Interesting.
yeah. I liked it a lot, and I probably shouldn't because it's kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Yeah,
Kangaroo. They're
That's such
everywhere.
odd. That's an
There's a
odd.
ton of them.
Like I'm trying to think of what are the odd.
Like rats of the outback.
I've had ostrich before.
yeah. They had like ostrich burgers that you could buy there. They had a turtle, alligator.
I've had gator.
I didn't like gator. I had gator tacos.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah, it was
like
just kind of like
rubbery.
I have
Yeah,
frog legs. Those are good.
frog legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty good when I had them there. They had them. It was like a seasonal thing that had frog legs there. They had like really.
Is it
weird food.
frog season?
Yeah, frog season. Absolutely.
Oh,
Duck.
it's
I
not
don't
like
know
duck
why they-
season.
Yeah. Duck season, rabbit season, frog season, fire
Season.
Oh, they closed. Hardliner said, "Oh man, poop." Okay. Anyways, they had like this really cool bathroom where like there were signs everywhere that said, "Don't press the red button. Don't press the red button." And then right by the door there was a red button.
Nice.
And when you press it, all the lights turn off and like disco lights turn on and they start playing disco music. And it was so much. And like there was like 2 stalls and a urinal in the guy's bathroom. So if anybody was in there, they got the dance party too. But
That's
my friend and
amazing.
my friend and I would open like the guys and the girls' bathrooms at the same time as long as nobody was in there, and we'd press it and just have like a dance party in the doorway.
Yeah, I would spend all my time in the bathroom, but then people would probably get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, it was such a cool idea, and like, I mean, if you looked up, you would see the lights, and you would figure, okay, something's going on. But yeah, like even in the stalls, there were signs that said, "Don't press the red." It was like all over the walls. There was like a murderous clown-looking thing saying like, "Don't press the red button," and it was.
That's
really
what I
cool.
want as I'm trying to pee. A
Yeah,
murderous
right.
clown staring at me.
It was a good place. Okay, more questions. Oh, Hardliner wants the in on new things that are coming in.
Ooh, tell us secrets.
Tell us secrets. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
But
Because Taco Bell, big old top secret corporation,
yeah, they'll
big old government job.
Yeah, that
Can't
would
know
not
what's
be
going
good.
on there.
government job. Yeah, I can't divulge any secrets, but
It's okay.
if you keep an eye on the interwebs, sometimes you'll see when a item is being tested in some like specific markets. Like usually we'll do something like Midwest just to see how something performs before it goes out to the masses.
Yeah.
So that's usually a good kind of barometer of things to come. That's how the Dorito taco started off. Like they tried it out at a few places and then it really took off.
Oh,
So I would say keep an eye on the interwebs.
I like that.
But we were talking the other day. I think we were talking on Monday. Someone mentioned the new wine, the jalapeno wine that Taco Bell's bringing to Canada.
What?
Yeah. And I didn't know anything about it either.
Is it like made from jalapenos, or is it still made from grapes that just have a jalapeno flavor?
I don't know, but I have a feeling it's like made from jalapeno. Like they found a way to ferment jalapeno and then make it taste good somehow.
And it tastes good somehow.
Yeah. Or actually, I think it's a jalapeno Pinot.
It's probably just infused.
Yeah.
A lot of
now that-
jalapenos sit in the thing for like a month or something.
Yeah. So you've got that Pinot Noir, but it's got that like heat and zest from a jalapeno.
Interesting.
Ooh, I wanna
I probably
try
wouldn't.
that.
I usually
Do,
don't do spicy.
Do they do that sort of testing with artwork? Do you like put up artwork in like a certain section for a while and see if people, that looks nice while I'm eating a taco, and then you decide that we're gonna put this in all the Taco Bells?
Yeah. And if a lot of people vomit for some reason and they're like, nope, that didn't work. That did the opposite.
Yeah. You could always do Taco Bell inspired artwork and then put it up on the socials and share it with TBD.
Sounds
like get a job?
Instagram. And
Yeah.
Is that how I get a job?
it's how it's actually happened for some of our designers. They just kind of showed the love and kind of zest for the brand, and then we follow up with them like, hey, your art's really cool. Do you want to make more art? And create cool
It's
shit.
time for money.
Yeah. Right.
Hardliner just posted the whole line. It said it's a jalapeno noir. You're right. To pair with the toasted cheese salula, which was you mentioned earlier. That's really cool. But it's in
Although now that I'm reading those notes, I don't know that I'm okay with that. I'm strawberry, cherry, beetroot, silky jalapeno.
yeah, I don't know if I like that either. I mean, strawberry and cherry sound great. I don't know if I want the jalapeno as part of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with. But it's Canada, so who knows what they're doing.
That's right. We apologize to any Canadians in the chat.
Yeah.
It does do everything mostly better than we do.
Yeah,
fair.
I wouldn't mind being in Canada. And all the best wine comes from Canada. That's right.
Move to Canada. Perception Studio moved to Canada.
Ooh, nice.
We might be a little bit. At least we could probably be in person.
Let's go.
Where was I at? Oh gosh, I was gonna say something and I forgot. God damn it! I'm the worst today. Anyways, so I did have a BuzzFeed quiz for us to do today. So let's before we get into more fun and shenanigans, let's get into the shenanigans. Let's start with let's let the internet tell us who we are.
Who we are.
Who am I? Who am I?
I have no idea. Let's get going. So today, our quiz is... Oh, that's not right. There we go. Our quiz is which famous painter matches your personality best? So we are going to go through each question and we'll say what we answered, and if we wanted to say why, we can. This one, there's only four answers per each question, so we're gonna have to do with the best choice, I think, for some of these, but that's okay. Let's let the internet tell us who we are. So for pick a dream home is the first question. It's a cute little cottage, nature lover's home, a luxurious villa, and a trendy city loft. And I'll bring it up here so people can see.
I'm gonna go with luxurious villa because that's how I feel.
Is there a guy named Alex living there already?
I sure hope not.
Just checking. Oh man, I can't decide between Nature Lover's Mountain Home or Trendy City Loft.
This
I'm
is
going-
hard. I would be okay with any of these, really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anything better than my apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck between the loft and the cottage.
I require a pool, so the luxurious villa has one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Weird Judge just said the same thing. I'm thinking that too.
Yeah.
Good call.
See, the trendy city loft, I like that style, but it's in the city. And it's
Right.
definitely a lot more annoying than the nature lover's mountain home.
Well, and you can also put that loft style in your villa. Like you can just decide to furnish it that way.
For like half the price.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the mountain home.
Same.
I think the weather's gonna be better than in the city.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the cottage. I like the plants. I know the nature lover's home is still good, but the cottage could be anywhere. It could be like closer to the city too, and I could still like go into the city.
You could have a cottage in the city, like that weird, creepy witch house in West Hollywood.
It's like the one house that they can't get rid of.
Yeah, it's
I
like
love it.
always there, national monument or whatever.
It's perfect. Dream vacation: Paris, Yucatan Peninsula, New York City, or Amsterdam.
New York. No.
Oh, I've been to 3 out of 4 of those.
I'm gonna say Paris just because of the history and the art and the culture.
That's hard.
Yeah, my second would be the peninsula, just because I love the idea of like being in that.
Yeah, I like
that
that.
Scenery looks prettier.
That photo of the peninsula, that specific photo, I've been to that place.
Whoa.
Really?
What
So
is it?
is that a dream vacation place?
I mean, it's like it looks better in the picture because there's usually a lot of people there.
Oh.
It's near Chichen Itza, near Cancun.
But was it nice? I mean,
It's really pretty.
did you get all matted and like?
No, you just jump in the water and the water's all cool and like clean, and there's like
It's clean water.
in there. It's real nice.
No, I was thinking as far as fur goes. I imagine it would.
Oh,
just
me?
Really, like, yeah,
No, I dry out.
you're okay. Okay.
Yeah,
just shake it.
I just shake it out and I just go out in the sun for a bit.
I was just thinking as far as humidity goes, but okay, good.
Oh,
Do you get fluffier?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I can't keep like a hairstyle or anything. I just
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's instantly my size.
I don't really worry about it.
Yeah, people don't realize that it takes Chunk a long time to look the way he does right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of taming involved in that hair.
I believe it. He's got
Yeah, what time did you
stylists
get up?
on hand.
Yes, 6 this morning, so I can detangle for an hour and a half.
Makes sense.
If I have to detangle for an hour and a half, imagine how long Brian has to detangle for.
Yeah. I'm lucky I got any sleep last night.
You got to go to sleep at 6 o'clock at night in order to wake up early enough.
Yeah.
I like it. Just pull all nighters to detangle your hair.
But it looks so good. It was worth
Worth
it.
it.
I'm gonna go with Paris because
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was gonna pick that too.
they're all good. I like all of these, but I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the peninsula. I'm feeling very naturey.
I went with Amsterdam.
Nice.
What was your reasoning for Amsterdam?
I've been there
Sexy.
once, and I would like happily retire there if I could. It's nice.
Uh,
It's a nice place.
I only know one thing about Amsterdam.
What's that?
That's the only reason Ryan wants
It's the only reason why you go.
Oh, yeah. Yep, the one thing.
Ryan went before he was 18, so now he wants to go back.
Oh, okay.
Now he can, partake.
partake. Oh man, I'm glad that all of us have that same image of Amsterdam because of that. What would your friends say your best trait is? Affectionate, determined, sensible, and reliable.
Where's
But
that
the answer's not on there.
Yeah, where's
I
the
know.
all of the above?
Oh, Chunk.
Determined.
Well, you guys are friends, I guess. What would you pick for me?
Not sensible.
Well, you showed up this morning, so I'm gonna call you reliable.
All right.
I did
go
not
with that.
believe you were gonna show up today, but you did.
Yeah.
Through.
Yeah, the detangling process finally managed to work itself out.
Actually, Brian's is supposed to be on the show every day, but sometimes he just doesn't, finish in time. So it's supposed to be chat time with Chunk, Cucumber, and Brian, but
Yeah, but Brian
a
never
while.
fixed it.
but he's here today, so he's reliable. That's good.
He did it.
Yeah. I chose affectionate. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I always support my friends, so I feel like that's of the options. I guess reliable could also be part of that, but
Could be.
I think I'm gonna do reliable.
All right.
I think, and it's a hard one. It's always hard to think of yourself.
yeah, right. look yourself in the mirror, even though we're staring at our own faces right now.
Yeah. I don't like it.
What'd you choose, Ryan?
For
Your best trait.
best trait, reliable.
Yeah, I like it. What's your worst trait? Not what your friends would say, but what's your worst trait?
Works too hard.
Not on the list,
rigid?
unfortunately.
Not rigid.
Not
I
bad.
got that
Works
for-
too hard.
Thing.
That's like a job interview. I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah. I'm too clean. Oh gosh, I don't know.
I can be pessimistic. Unfortunately, it comes out.
Yeah,
Is that possible?
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of being an artist. I think in a way.
Yeah, it's that like back of the head, like don't forget you're terrible.
Yeah, imposter syndrome kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So that comes out more often than I'd like.
I'm an artist, so maybe I have that too.
There you
Maybe.
go.
I'm gonna say melodramatic.
That's yeah.
I don't need your lip.
You're not supposed to agree with me.
Heavens. How could you?
Much drama.
I'm leaving. Stop.
Zelda's very upset that I'm not including her in this conversation. If you can't hear her in the background,
Kidding.
I think, like, I'm pessimistic inwardly. I don't think I'm pessimistic outwardly.
Yeah.
You know, like you were saying, Robert. Like, I feel like to myself, I'm like, you're not going to succeed at this, or like, this is going bad. But outwardly, I don't ever show that. So I think maybe of all those choices, I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
weird.
just kind of always there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a human thing in general, but some people are better at tuning it out.
Oh, then I got no problem with that.
There you go. Or you hide it with smiley, happy feelings. You're like, hey, what's going on? Everything good? Everything good?
Yeah.
Disney teaches you to do that really well.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I also worked for the mouse.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Who do we get? Ryan, what was yours?
Overbearing.
Yeah, you're just constantly in the corner there,
Yeah.
yelling at
Stop
us.
telling us what to do.
Looming.
I don't care what time it is.
Earlier,
wanna
somebody was
start.
like, "Who's that forehead? Why is there a forehead in the corner?" Is that Ryan? Or was it earlier in the chat? I don't remember who it was, but yes, that's what Ryan lurks on us all.
Hi, Keith. Good to see you too.
Oh yeah. What's up, Keen?
Oh, hey, King's here. Welcome. You got. Oh, sorry. Tiger put his answer. Let's get to that. Okay, pick a dream job.
Wait, hold on. Bureau Batman says, wait. Ryan, if Ryan was there before he was 18 and now wants to retire there, what the hell happened to him on this show?
I don't know, Ryan.
I don't remember what age I actually was there for. I don't think it was 18, but no. it
Did
was
you
just
partake? Because if you partook, then you were probably over 18.
not? No,
Oh, okay.
Was it after high school or before high school?
it was after high school.
He doesn't remember much from the trip.
It's a blur.
It's a blur.
Blur.
Oh, a blur of shrooms and naked bodies. Obviously.
Yeah.
Just, oh, God.
Not shrooms on naked bodies.
I mean,
But if that's what you want, like, it is doable.
it is the
Because then we
place
go
to do
back
it.
to the zombie French girl drawings. And
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh, man, don't look at that painting on shrooms. Pick a dream job. Architect, surgeon, artist, and zoologist.
Ooh.
Artist.
I guess artist. Yeah. I mean, if it's already your job, I guess. I don't know. If
All
it's
the
your
other
dream job,
ones-
that's great.
All the other ones sound like a lot of busy work.
Lots of
Kinda.
school.
Well, like zoologist makes me think like, oh wow, that's cool. I could play with animals. But remember when we all wanted to be marine biologists because we went to SeaWorld that one time?
Uh-huh.
And then
then
you
you
realize that's not what the job is. You don't get to swim with Shamu every day.
No, that's like a 45 minutes of your day.
Yeah, I feel like that's what zoologists
Like,
would
oh,
be.
I gotta take care of them?
Yeah, 4 hours clean up poop.
I
Right.
gotta write reports? Mm-mm.
And surgeon, I feel like I would just get really queasy and throw up on the person, so that wouldn't be hygienic.
I can only be a surgeon if surgeries lasted like 2 to 3 minutes. I do not.
Just no patience. You're like,
Patient.
done.
I mean, architect
Yeah.
might be fun, but there's a lot of responsibility.
Not necessarily. I mean, like, You get to design the building and then you hand it over to an engineer to make it actually work.
Ah,
Yeah, but you have to make it like work in enough that like the engineer's not gonna get pissed at you. We're going, what the fuck were you thinking here?
I've
How's that
definitely seen
supposed
some
to
buildings where the architect did not care.
like that's not how gravity works.
work?" But if I'm an artist, I could just like say, "Oh no, I meant to do that." Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's and I can make up some. I have more freedom as being an artist.
I know, and I'll get paid lots of money for just throwing paint on something.
Uh-oh. We lost Dino.
Oh no.
Oh no, we lost the host.
Did we need him?
Does that mean we're done? Bye, guys.
Well, see you later.
Oh, that means our boxes are all messed up.
That's
I
right.
know. Look, I'm like super close.
I'm like over here. Hey, everybody. I'm the host now. I'm the captain now.
All right.
Oh, great.
Oh,
There
he's
he
coming
goes,
back.
he's
He's
back.
coming back.
I'm here.
Yay. Chuck's the host now.
Welcome everybody to my show. How's everybody doing?
It's
Oh,
really
wow.
weird. Because on Twitch it says that the broadcast ended. Oh no, there it is. Okay, it's probably the internet, but I've never seen it actually say the broadcast has ended when it was my internet.
Because it thought it was done.
Yeah.
your internet was done. It was just like, nah.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with artist because that sounds happier.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, artist is good. Architect makes me think. I always wanted to be a Disney Imagineer when I was a kid, and like I always keep going back to that. But then I hear how lovely a job that actually is. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with artist.
Yeah. If you've ever heard a regular Disney cast member talk about their job and how hard it is and how much they complain and bitch about it, Imagineers do the exact same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I always wanted to be an Imagineer too, growing up. Or I did want to be an architect because I had like a cousin that I really wanted to be like, and I was like, oh, he's an architect, I want to be an architect too. And then I started taking more math classes growing up, and then I was like, I don't like math, so why would I want to be an architect?
Yeah,
Because it's a lot of math and like
yeah.
geometry.
That's the not fun
work.
part.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. I'd like Legos though. If I could just like design with Legos the whole time, then I'll do that.
That would be fun. I would love that like master builder title. That would be so great.
Happy fun.
like this is the plans for the building. That's
Yeah.
a Lego. Yes, I know. You see, this little plant here is actually. I would always use the like multiple different color bricks to make the walls and everything. I really didn't care what it looked like as long as the structure was there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was a
totally.
terrible architect.
I used to build like little theme parks and stuff with my Legos and be frustrated that like the roller coasters were always just steps. It's like, this would be so uncomfortable. Just
They had roller coaster sets that you could use.
oh, I know, but I couldn't afford that when I was a kid.
That's fair. Yeah, I understand that. Do you remember Connects?
Yeah.
I did have a Connects roller coaster.
Yeah, I loved Connects.
That was
I had a-
awesome.
I had another thing that was like those like marble, like kind of
yeah.
like Rube Goldberg machines where like you'd send it through different things and be like little stuff that like send it back to the top. I used to love
I mean,
those things.
they made a Disney ride from an erector set, so there's hope.
That's true. Soaring over California.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
Mark Sumner designed. I taught kids this in Yes program. Mark Sumner used an erector set to make a working model and brought that in to pitch it.
how funny. I had no idea.
See, so Legos aren't far off, I guess.
That's true. Although if you tell, middle school and high school kids about this story and you say, does anybody know what an erector set is? Everybody goes, what?
Oh, I thought they'd start giggling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, he said erector.
Surprisingly not. Maybe because there's parents watching. But
Use the what set?
I want a parent to be all upset about that. Excuse me, what? What do you think?
Grace here says, don't most artists only make money after they're dead? No,
Yeah.
we have one right
I mean,
here
no.
who has a job. I don't
Hello?
know. I don't know how much he makes because he won't tell us, but at least he has a job. So it is possible to be an artist and have a job
It's
That's
possible
right.
to
While
be
you're
an
alive.
artist and survive.
and survive.
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah. There's always the opportunity to make more money. I just don't know how to do it.
It's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Rose says, artist is not happy. It's hard. You have to be creative on demand and punish yourself internally whenever you fail to do so.
Ooh.
Okay, good point. Good
I
point.
mean-
good point.
Deal.
Yeah. It's yeah.
All right, the actual artist agrees.
But it does say dream job, so it would be the dream version of this job. on the
Yeah. Where you don't have to deal with the hard, sad demand.
It would be like a client would go, make me something. I'm like, sure, here I go. And then I would just make them something. They'd be happy no matter what I gave them.
I like that.
Yeah. They wouldn't be
And
like-
you would get compensated appropriately at the rate that you ask for.
Yeah.
And not
And then get a tip.
Right. And then you'd never struggle with your skills internally.
No, you'd be like, oh, I don't have to try very hard.
You're like, wow, I feel pretty good about
is
this.
Wonderful.
This just happened.
I feel like that's like, even performer, any kind of artist in general, whether it's a performing artist or a fine artist, like it's always like, yeah, I kind of suck at what I do. Like inside, we're always like, yeah, I do this, and like I know I can do this. I'm getting paid for it, but I feel like inside I'm not as good as I think I am.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing to be an artist who thinks they're the best.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
I've known a couple of those, and it's not good.
No, you're like, calm down.
Weird Judge has a good point. Calling yourself an artist is easy, though. It's only hard when you want to make something somebody else would classify as art. Other people suck.
Yeah.
That's true. Other people do suck. Yeah, I don't know. Being an artist is a weird thing. I think it's like it's a necessary thing, but nobody treats it as necessary. If you know what I mean, like they, yeah,
Cool.
we need art in our lives. Like we digest art in so many different ways, and so, like at all times of the day.
No, we don't need that art.
Not yeah. Sorry, I digest that art on a daily basis.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Ew.
Anyway, but yeah, no, we use art so much in our lives, and we rely on it for calm, for happiness, for coping, and yet we have this idea in our culture, in the world, that artists aren't necessary, but the art is.
Mm-hmm.
And so they think like, oh, we can cut funding to art schools and art classes and all this stuff, and music in schools. Who needs that? That's dumb. And then when anybody's feeling bad, they're like, oh, I just want to listen to my music and watch the movie that makes me happy.
You canceled it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they think that the art just magically happens. Like it doesn't take people to make it. It's just, oh, Netflix is there for me to watch. And not that those people would ever go to an art museum, but those pieces are up on the wall for me to enjoy. Like someone's thoughts and feelings and emotions and everything goes into that, and you have to feel it. And I think Chunk said like school, like art starts in schools. I mentioned on Monday, like I feel like everyone is an artist in their lives. Like they wake up, they're born as an artist, but at some point in their life, they're told that they're not an artist, or they're told that they're not good at art, or they're told you can't do art because you can't survive, or that's not a real profession. You can't choose that.
Or you can't do art because he's married.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever told me that. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's
He said
we
he's
all
got
have the
to check with Amber for that.
Check with Amber.
Sorry, Amber. But I think a lot of people, we all have the capacity for art, like it's just in us. And people who ever say like, oh, I could never sing, I'm tone deaf, or I can't draw, like I'm so bad at drawing. Like, well, that's because you didn't, build that, but it's there. It was in us at all times,
Right.
And I think people forget like what goes. It's like when you go to a restaurant and somebody's like, oh man, this waiter's awful, I don't want to tip him. And they don't realize that tip goes to not just the waiter, but the cooks that made the food, the bussers that are bussing the tables. You're funding more than just that one person that made it bad for you. So the same thing with art. Like if you're watching a movie and you're like, oh, I don't like this movie, I'm going to boycott this movie or whatever. You're not taking into account that there are hundreds of people that made this thing exist who rely on this money. And some of them are new to this job. Like there's PAs on the job and everything. And actors that are maybe new to this that need some kind of recognition and everything too. And the artist that, paints that one painting that you're like, oh, who would spend that much money on a painting? You're like, that person needs that money and he worked very hard to make that thing, and if you don't agree with it, that's fine. Don't buy it, but somebody else should.
Right.
Yeah. It's dumb. Anyways, we got real into this real, but that's good. That's what the show's about.
Rob Vega
Let's
says,
see.
I am an artist. If art is drinking White Claws.
It could be, man. Art is whatever you find beauty in.
I value your art.
Yeah, it's true. That's exactly. Art is subjective. Art is whatever you want it to be.
Right. Someone mentioned Rose said that they were an architect because their dream job is to develop video games. I never
Yeah,
thought of it that way,
exactly.
but I think that's a cool point. Like there's still art in that, right? I mean, there's some video games out now where I'm just like, oh, gorgeous.
Oh man, Breath of the Wild was one of the first ones in a while that I saw. Like I was like, oh man, this is amazing.
Did it take your breath away?
It did.
Into the wild.
Into the wild. But yeah, I love the idea of like the game mechanics being architecturally sound. Like I just never think of it in that way, but it's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and like stuff like Breath of the Wild, how they had like the grass moving and everything. Like everything was so detailed, and the amount of structure that needs to work well. You know, as beautiful and artful as it is, you need to have that structure.
That was the first game that I would find myself just sitting and watching the screen for like a few minutes and seeing
I would
like
climb
a bird
all the way
fly
up.
or just see what I could see. It was really, really kind of amazing.
To all of you game developers out there, thank you, making our nerd hearts happy. I noticed you have Zelda headphones on, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yes.
Yeah, the Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I love it. Nice.
It's my favorite.
Okay. Oh, I like this next question. This will spark conversation
wait.
probably.
Do we want to finish that BuzzFeed article or in the
oh,
middle?
right.
That's what I meant. The next question. On the
Oh,
BuzzFeed
okay. I thought you meant in the chat. I was like, no, let's finish this.
No. What element would you control? Fire, water, air, or earth?
Fire.
Bringing the avatar in here. Fire. Why fire?
Because look at me.
That's
Use the Human
fiery.
Torch.
I feel
Then
like you just singe your hair.
I could pretend to breathe fire like a dragon.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
That definitely suits you.
I'm going to go with the water.
Yeah, me
Water.
too.
Because look at me. But also, I could dry my fur off real quick. I'd be like,
Yeah.
water, get off.
Fire would be cool too because then I'd be like a magician. I'd be like poof, and just like pull it out, and be like fire in my hand.
That'd be
That'd be
pretty
rad.
cool. Again, I would be worried about singeing my hair if I were you.
Yeah, just hold it far enough away.
I was gonna say, if it gets too close, you just watch as the ends of your hair just like start curling.
I feel like if you had those properties, though, you would be immune to the effects of it, right?
That's a good point.
Oh,
Or is
then I
that
could
just
get
like-
my real dream job, which would be a stuntman, and I could do the body burns like no problem.
Yeah,
turn it on.
There you go.
That'd be awesome.
You'd be the pyro team.
Yeah.
I think I would choose air. I like the idea of like maybe like making myself fly, you know, by like pushing air over underneath me, kind of thing, like Aang does. I like that, and I feel like it's harder to hurt people with air, you know. Like if I was learning, it'd be harder for me to like make a mistake and cause problems. Where fire, like I could like destroy something, and water, I could, you know, drown somebody.
That's very considerate of you, Dino.
Thanks. I just know that I make a lot of mistakes. So
It's not what power you want. It's what power you won't hurt people with.
I mean, you can destroy a lot of stuff.
So
with water.
responsible of you.
with water.
Water does eat away. How do you think Grand
Yeah.
Canyon was made?
Oh no, that's why I said air, not water.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like fire and water.
What about
and even
hurricanes and tornadoes?
That's true. I guess I could do that. I didn't think about that. I'll still go with air. What about you, Ryan?
I would choose Earth.
We got
not-
all four.
I, for one, like it goes into my sculpture background, just to be able to shape
Yeah.
things. And also like when I took like the Avatar or the Last Airbender tests, it said I was in the Earth Kingdom instead of all the other elements. So
I like it. I like it. I have like I saw the post about like which hands do you have, like what bender hands do you
Oh,
have?
yeah.
Apparently, I have earthbender hands because I have like big palms and short fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't think of myself as a. That looks like the scene from Back to the Future where he's looking at his hand disappear. Oh
What
no,
kind of fingers are those? Jeez.
Chunk. Yeah. What would that be?
You tell me.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like you'd be a bloodbender.
I like that.
Yeah.
To control people when they don't agree with you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to this. Choose an animal: parrot, butterfly, dog, horse.
Parrot.
Yeah, parrot.
I'm gonna go dog always.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with dog.
Because I like the macaw that's in the picture already.
Mm-hmm.
And be like a pirate. Put it on my
Ooh,
shoulder.
didn't even think
Ooh.
about that. I just like the colors and being able to fly.
Horse. Oh no, I'm gonna go with horse.
Rose says there are reasons I have to go horse. Why did you
All
choose
right.
to say it that way?
I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah.
Tigeron said you could. I could strip the oxygen from people and fires and stuff.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that makes
Ooh.
sense.
That has happened in Korra.
Yeah, that's cool.
True.
Spoilers.
You haven't seen it by
Oh,
now.
thanks, Ryan. Now I don't gotta watch it.
Don't worry about it by now. It's pointless for you to watch now.
That's the only thing that matters in that show.
Yeah.
No, the first season is actually really good. I do really like the first season, but anything after that is kind of like, I feel like the story in the first season was just better. Anyways, now a flower. Pick a flower.
Choose an
Rose,
animal,
lily,
choose a flower.
yeah, rose, lily, iris, and marigold.
Lily.
Via Getty. Is that a certain type of marigold?
Is it?
Stock image?
Oh, Via Getty. Yes.
So weird. I'm gonna pick lily. I always like the stargazer lilies, those pink and white ones.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, but I also do like marigold. And I like.
I'm gonna pick rose because thorns.
Right.
And they got some cool colors. I seen some recently that are like multicolored, where like it's green and pink and like fades into each other. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do some cool stuff with roses, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
with,
can
like,
get
food
gold
coloring.
ones on Animal Crossing and black ones. That's pretty cool.
purple ones.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for my blue roses. It is not happening.
Oh no.
I can't. I don't know. I'm really bad. I kill everything, so it's probably why they know.
Yeah.
There's no cactus in there.
There's no cactus in there. I think I'm gonna go marigold. I don't know. I just like the picture. And marigold is fun to say.
Day of the Dead is coming up.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah.
Finally, pick a music genre: jazz, electronic, pop rock, or country.
None of the above.
Jazz. I'm gonna pick
None of the
jazz.
above.
Jazz.
I like. Oh man, I have such an eclectic music taste that it's hard to. I'm definitely not going to pick electronic because I don't really listen to that. But
I'm gonna pick jazz.
You know, I don't like that pop and rock are in the same thing. I feel like
Yeah.
they're so different.
Mm-hmm.
Because rock makes me think of like classic 80s rock, and then pop makes me think of Britney Spears. So what do I
wow,
do?
we're showing our age.
Oh no.
Oh no. I saw
Jazz?
Britney Spears live in concert.
Was she okay?
This was when I was a kid, when she was still
Oh, okay.
young.
Yeah.
We saw NSYNC, Britney Spears, and Nick Cannon perform on the All That stage
What?
when I was in elementary school. Yeah, that was an awesome day. We were like 10 years old,
That's
so
like
I was
the
still
best
like,
field trip ever.
yeah. My friend's dad, or my friend's, sorry, a friend of a friend. He was like a prop master for Nickelodeon, and he got us in.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that was really. We were like right up against the stage too. My friend would like grab Britney Spears' hand and wouldn't let go for a second. It was great. There was,
I
like, you could
wouldn't
see
let go
like
either.
a look of panic in her eye for a second. It's hard. I think I'm gonna go pop rock because most of the music I like, it falls into rock, whether it's classic rock or like ska or anything like that. So I have to go with rock. I do like jazz, but I don't know. I'm gonna go rock.
I had to pick jazz because it's the closest to big band and movie scores.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I got Vincent Van Gogh. Van Gogh.
Lucky, you still have your ear.
What? Sorry.
Oh no.
I got Henry Matisse.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I did too.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
What does Henry Matisse say?
You are bold, vibrant, and that ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. You're welcome. You are also practical, organized, and disciplined. When you have a goal, you do everything in your power to make it happen. Because of this, you can sometimes come off a little abrasive,
Whoops.
but you are fiercely loyal to those that you love.
I like it. Vincent Van Gogh says, "You're eccentric, creative, and a little misunderstood, but aren't we all? You love everyone and everything, and finding beauty in the mundane aspects of life comes as naturally as breathing to you." I like that. That's
Who picked that though? Like, what if Henry Matisse was like none of that?
Yeah.
Like, did you know the guy?
I guess.
Tigeron put theirs up pretty early.
There it is.
Tigeron got Edward
Hopper.
Norton.
Norton.
Yeah.
Edward Hopper.
He's an no, it doesn't say Edward Norton. Golden Globe Award and 3 Academy Awards, born in Massachusetts.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, Tigeron
It's Edward-
said
No, it's Edward Hopper.
Edward Norton.
Yeah, same guy.
I got
Obviously.
I got
the best Hulk.
Frida Kahlo.
Rita
Ooh.
Kahlo? Oh yeah, so did Aaron.
You're resilient, assertive, and the life of the party. You can also be a little emotional and loving to a fault, but there's great strength in those who bear their vulnerability to the world to see. Repping strong eyebrows since 1907.
Yeah, look at those eyebrows, Chunk.
I was
Your whole
hoping.
face is an eyebrow.
Well, now that I'm looking up Henry Matisse artwork, I want to go back and change my answers.
Oh. Do you not vibe with the art style?
Nope. There's other ones I like better.
Yeah, there's I never really loved it either. I know that he got a lot of recognition for being able to do like the singular line and on, but yeah, it never vibed with me either.
I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not my thing.
right. Would you
Yeah.
buy it?
No.
No.
No, he looks like Picasso type stuff to me,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't hate and I respect the work, but it doesn't do anything for me. It just looks like shapes and weird color choices.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm more a fan of like highly detailed rendered paintings. You know, that sort of thing. Michelangelo, Rembrandt, that sort
I
of
was going to say, are you more Renaissance?
Yeah, I'm more Renaissance because to me, there's something super challenging. I mean, obviously, to recreating the human life form, like specifically, not just like an artistic viewpoint, but like real life. What's the word I'm looking for?
Realism?
Yeah, that's super challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something
I
I'm
like
not
Monet
very good
too.
at.
Monet's the one that's got like is Monet the one that's got like the like blobs of paint
Mhm.
style? Is that a Monet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like from
that too.
Clueless.
Oh yeah.
Or are you talking about something in the park? Pointillism.
What's that?
Are you talking about
What?
pointillism with the blob, like the tiny blobs of paint? No, okay,
Oh no, bigger. Yeah.
gotcha.
I'll look it up.
My friend has this tattooed on her, and I didn't realize it was a Henry Matisse painting.
No.
Oh.
That's one of the only ones that like I liked of his.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. It's a little less abstract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monet's the one I was thinking of.
Monet, 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 Monet. Monet.
Monet looks like a bunch of like tiny little strokes, but when you look up close, you see like all the marks. But when you step back, you see like the full picture.
Right. but not in the like Sorrow pointillism way that Ryan was
Right.
talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more rendered.
Yeah, this is cool. I like it. I like we're talking about artists that I usually don't talk about artists. So at least not a painting. I don't have a lot of people in my life that
Oh, Mr. Artist
artists.
that we're interviewing, do you have a famous,
Yeah.
our favorite classical painter or favorite
What's
artist?
your favorite painter?
Yeah, painter.
Oh,
Or style.
oh, that's so hard.
What's one you like that stands out?
Keith Haring.
Keith Haring.
Keith Haring. I gotta look that up.
Keith Haring is one that's always stood out. Even as a kid, I always thought it was cool before I knew what it was art. I could see the energy and the motion and the emotion in it.
yeah.
Especially he was so big in the 80s. So as a kid, it was everywhere.
Oh, the acrobats. Oh, I thought that was someone else.
I think people have tried to like imitating his style a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, originally it was him.
Yeah, because you could see it's just looking at it, you think, oh, that's easy. I could do that too. And yeah, you probably could, but there's something in the energy when he created it, and the fact that so much of it was on subways and on the streets and on the sidewalks, and it was the first time anyone had really seen any of that.
Yeah, the street art.
Yeah, and it was also I look back on it now, I didn't realize it then, but seeing how the art can be made so heavily commercial in that way, because you would see it on like Christmas albums every year, and you could see it on commercials, and
Yeah.
and it's still happening now. I mean, you see Keith Haring stuff all over the place, and there's always collaborations, but I've always liked the art, what he stood for.
Yeah, I like that he like, and everybody can see, like, everybody knows Keith Haring's work. Like, even if you don't know who he is, like, you
Right.
know the work. Everybody's seen it at some point. Like Brian just did it. Like, oh, that I know that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how like widespread it started from, being put on walls and subways and stuff, and now it's like everywhere in the world. And people say like graffiti is a bad thing, but like there's some street art is actually expressionism, and it's good.
Yeah. And Mary Blair is always a big influence on me, especially when it comes to color and shapes and simple color blockings and things like that. And as a kid, remember watching like Saludos Amigos and Three Caballeros and seeing all of her work in there, loving It's a Small World. So she's always been really big for me too.
Yeah,
I think those two.
that's awesome. I like that. I remember. No, that was somebody else. Never mind. I thought I had something, but I didn't. That's my life.
They're talking. That somebody brought up Edward Hopper on the
Oh
chat.
yeah, one of the answers.
I saw the painting. Is it Nighthawk? Is that what it's called? The one with
That's the famous
dinner?
one.
I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. I'm sure everybody's seen it. But But when I saw it in person, holy crap! Did that blow me away? Because it was lit like almost like a movie set. Like the lighting on it was like. It was so pretty. Like I didn't realize how pretty that painting was till I saw it in person. I think it's Chicago, and like it was like, I don't know. It was like the coolest thing to see in person because the lighting was. I have never like thought about lighting that way in a painting, and it was lit so cool.
Oh.
It reminded me
Yeah,
of-
it is. I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty
yeah.
great.
It reminded me of a movie set.
Although, who was it? It's Row underscore. Yeah, they said that Edward Hopper style is weird to me because it's realistic but without detail, and they love the details, and I get that. Looking at it, that makes sense. This one's
Yeah.
real good though, the Nighthawk one. But yeah, some of
Yeah.
the other ones definitely look like they're missing something.
I feel like they've had Nighthawk is the one they have like in like Starbucks, not Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks. It was like in Starbucks for a while. They had
Nighthawk's like the
version
most
of it.
famous one. by him.
Yeah, I remember seeing it like at Barnes and Nobles. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was Barnes and Nobles, not Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's interesting you bring up the lighting though, because you don't think about it when we see these images online, but then when you get a chance to see it in a museum, in a gallery, and it's lit the way that it was intended to, it's like a completely different piece. You're right.
Yeah.
I noticed. I went and saw Starry Night, Van Gogh's Starry Night in New York, and yeah, it had that same response. I've seen this how many times? but then you can
Yeah.
actually see it on the wall. Although now museums are really weird. If there's any painting that's even remotely famous or new, you can't even get up to look at the details of it because there's 10 people thick of people with cell phones trying to take pictures of it. It's like, why do you need a picture of it?
There's
Yeah.
a better picture of it online.
It's
Yeah,
online.
just go online and download it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, why is it taking you 10 minutes to take a picture? If you want to take a picture, just go click and then
Seriously.
and then yeah. I don't mind people taking pictures. It's just, why is it taking you 10 minutes?
That's a whole nother topic. People with like a cell phone that think they're back in the golden age of photography with the whole powdered flash and all that. They're like, hold still, because the film's really got to develop like right now. Like, no, it's instantaneous. Why do you take 10 minutes to take a picture? Eve,
Yeah.
never get that.
And they're trying to get the right focus and the right, there's got to be the right, angle and everything.
Are there-
To your
And then-
point, as a aspiring artist, being able to like get up close and see all the detail and like see the brushstrokes, like that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and you should be able to do that. I got yelled at by the guard for getting
I've got yelled at many a times.
looking at it, and it's like, I'm looking at the painting. That's what this is for. Like there wasn't a rope or anything like that. I was just leaning forward and looking. But I bet if I had a cell phone on my hand and I was up close taking a picture of it, he wouldn't say a word.
There's
so
someone
weird.
waving on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
break down the paint.
Chunk, I think you were yelled at because you tried to take the paintings.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Oh yeah,
a little
they don't
different,
fit in your pocket, so you can't. Really...
No.
Are there any paintings that are like pieces of art that you saw in person that you were like, whoa, like that was amazing, that was cool, like that you just said Starry Night was one of those.
Starry Night was one of those. Ruth Asawa is another artist that I had never heard of, but then saw at Christie's. They had a special exhibition in New York, and she's a sculptor who works with metal and wire framing and creates these amazing hanging, like bulbous, weird structures that I've never seen before and so heavily detailed. And she's just this little woman, like making and bending and twisting. And you can see like she's got band-aids all over her fingers because she's working with the metal and it's cutting her up, and she's creating this art. And they're huge pieces. I've never seen anything like it. So you're walking through and it's just kind of overtaking you as you're going through.
What was the name? What was her name?
Ruth Asawa.
Ruth Asawa. Okay. I need to look that up.
Yeah, take a look. It's crazy. I like the kind of artists that are doing something different that you aren't really seeing.
Yeah. Oh, who's hosting? Oh, hey, thanks for the host.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
Ruth Asawa.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, she does incredible stuff, and
It's so cool because it looks like something. Some of them look like something that was digitally made until you look closer and you see like the imperfections, which I think is what makes it very charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to hear stuff, like actually see it in front of you, it's impressive. You can see the wires bending and twisting, and it's crazy.
Man. I'm going to show one to the chat.
I'm still bummed nobody in here said Bob Ross.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Talk about somebody who's become more famous now that they're dead.
I know.
That's true.
Jeez.
It's a shame that nobody cared about him when he was live on PBS.
I remember watching it.
But now everybody's like, "Oh my God, Bob Ross!"
Yeah. What do you think he'd? How,
a meme.
How would he feel about it now?
Oh, I'm sure he'd love it.
Yeah.
I think he'd be happy that everybody like wants to see him, and he's like literally running on Twitch 24 hours a day.
Right.
His thing was literally called The Joy of Painting, and that's all everybody talks about whenever they go over his stuff. Is how like calm and serene the process was, kind of like Perception Paints, where everybody just digs, hanging out, and just calmly doing something artistic. So I think he'd be overjoyed that the fact that everybody's like way into it.
I think so too. That was my inspiration for Perception Paints was finding like a fun, nerdy Bob Rossian kind of vibe that we can all just relax and enjoy.
Yeah, I love it. I'm glad that we're the perception team is like broadened, and we're doing so many different kinds of things and things that different people can get into, and everybody's got a place here, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love that everybody can express themselves, whether it's coming here and like laughing with us and like listening to us, be kooky, or the theater that we do, or debating about nerdy crap, and now we have painting and art, and I love that. So tell your friends, join Perception, express yourself.
Do it.
Also watch Felted Friends play D&D.
Yep.
So I think a good way to end the show, as we usually do, is to bring out our wonderful, lovable, multiple-headed expert, Dr. Know-It-All.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, yay! So, for those of you in the chat that don't know, Dr. Know-It-All is our wonderful, multiple-headed expert. Today, those heads include Ryan, Chunk, Brian, and now Robert. So Dr. Know-It-All will answer your questions for advice or otherwise, one head at a time, one word at a time, until we reach the end of the answer. Any questions, Robert, about that? Have you seen it before?
No, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, good. Wonderful. I was like, I think you got this. And then at the end of the answer, Dr. Know-It-All will bow with all four of his heads to let us know that he has completed his answer. So, we got one already. Beard on a Batman wants to know, Dr. Know-It-All. Oh, let's go the order. Sorry, the order will be for Chunk's sake. For Chunk, Robert, Brian, Ryan. And then back to Chunk. Got it? Got it. Okay, cool. All right. Dr. Know-It-All, Beard on a Batman wants to know who your favorite felted friend is.
My
Favorite.
Felted.
Friend.
Chunk.
Finally worked in your favor.
And we're
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Robert.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done.
All right.
Okay. Chunk finally got it. Finally happened. Every time he tries to make it work.
Nailed it.
Sorry.
No, we're done with this one. It's over.
it's good.
We finished it.
Oh man. Give us other
Favorite
questions
felted
for
friend,
Dr.
Chunk.
Oh man. Cucumber, wherever Cucumber is, he's very upset right now. This is what happens when you ditch us, Cucumber. Chunk gets his way.
Please come back. Please come back.
All right, Tigeron wants to know, Dr. Know-It-All, who is your second favorite felted friend?
My
Second
Favorite.
Felted.
friend.
is
The
Creature.
Chunk.
God damn it.
I win again.
Dang it, Ryan, you ruined it.
why?
Brian, you could have easily just said Brian and ended it. 'Cause my second favorite felted friend is, and you said the, and you could have just said Brian. Because you know why? Because Brian's not selfish. That's why.
Hey, I'm just answering the question. Any more questions?
Not yet. Not yet.
Who is the most handsomest felted friend?
Brian.
Who is
done.
the funniest felted friend?
Brian. I got answers for all of these. Keep going.
Oh, we lost Dino.
Oh no!
I was like, why is Dino so quiet?
Why is it? Why does everything pause for us? At least he didn't disappear yet.
It's true. He's still hanging on.
By a
You
thread.
can do it. Dino.
Pull through, Dino. Pull
Dino,
through.
No.
Come back to the light.
Dino.
Follow
Dino.
the sounds of our voice. Maybe. The suspense is killing me. Oh no!
Oh no.
Well,
No.
there
Oh.
it goes.
No.
Thanks, Tigerion. I was like, there's 35 of you. Where are all the questions?
Our boxes are broken again. Oh, look,
Yeah.
it's down there.
That's it.
By the time I fix it, he'll probably pop back in too.
Yep. So you should just leave it so we can see a nice, beautiful side of your
Welcome
face.
to my show. Welcome.
All right. So what are we doing for your show now?
Shoot, I don't know. I wasn't ready for this. Let's paint some more.
Do we know what we're painting next Monday?
I do. We are going to do.
Do we get to unveil the secret yet, or do we have to wait?
No, we can do that. I don't have it done, but I'm working on a Dune painting in honor
Dune?
of our Dune
Oh,
book club.
Oh wow, I've been hanging around Cucumber and Danny, huh?
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Dan will have to participate this time.
Don't worry, I have a Jaws painting coming up soon.
Yes.
Yeah, it's happening.
And a space NASA one.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I mean, you
That
did
one.
the time traveling spacey one.
We could do another space one. Space is fun. It's fun to make those galaxies.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. But yeah, Dune for our book club. And then Jaws is coming up. I'm trying to finish up like the summery themed stuff before we get into Halloween big time. But then I suppose Jaws could work for Halloween too.
Oh, look, Dino's back. Welcome back, Dino.
There he is.
Welcome back.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
You
was
made
really
it back.
Hi. Hello. Sorry.
Hi.
Do we have any other questions? Do we
There's a couple that popped up.
Cool. I only see one, so you'll have to get the other ones out. There we go. Thank you. Dr. Know-It-All Tigeron wants to know who the funniest meatbag is.
The
Funniest.
Meatbag.
Ryan.
It's not accurate.
You're late.
Now you
Keep
ruined
going.
it.
Keep it going.
funniest meatbag, Ryan, is
Sometimes.
Not.
That.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
was about it.
We're done. Okay.
the painful now.
Robert gave up. Okay.
That's good. That's accurate.
I mean, you can always throw a but or a because.
because it's a good one.
Because is a good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got to remember. Yes, and, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, and yes, and.
Preferably yes. And.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Livewire Leo says, which felted friend is the most obnoxious?
The
Most.
Terribly.
Obnoxious.
felted
Friend.
Chunk.
Keep going. Let's not end it there. You guys are giving up early today.
I mean, I would like to end it there, but you can keep going.
Okay. Let's do it. Terribly obnoxious felted friend Chunk.
Chunk. Why is he obnoxious?
Absolutely.
never
Finds.
Anything.
Serious.
to
Speak.
About.
He
always
Finds.
Something.
ridiculous.
about
Potatoes.
And.
There
face.
Book.
Done.
Done. Okay.
Done.
All right, let's see. We got another one here. Dr. Know-It-All. What is your favorite faction while playing Dune, and why is it the Freeman?
Fremen, but yes.
Fremen, sorry.
Third.
I knew that.
We
Don't.
Like,
Playing.
sides.
What was that?
We don't like
Side?
playing sides.
Okay. Because
we
Appreciate.
All
cultures
in
Dune.
also
we
really
Enjoy.
celebrating
quinceañera
because
In.
Dune
they
celebrate
Quinceañera.
all the time.
all right.
That's an actual in Dune. That's a time period all the time.
All the time.
It's one word all the time.
It's one syllable all the time.
It works.
You guys are doing so well.
Here, I fixed it.
Did you?
Yep.
Yep. Aaron says shortest responses in the history of Dr. Know-It-All. Yeah, we were doing 3 really short answers for a bit. And for some reason, Chunk decided not. He got his answer the way he wanted it, and that was it. Okay. I'm going to do one more question since we have no more from the chat, and then we're going to end it there. But Dr. Know-It-All, if you could paint a mural on the biggest wall in Los Angeles, what would you paint?
If
I
Could
Paint.
a
ginormous
mural
On.
a
humongous
wall
I.
would
paint
one
Miraculous.
chunk
sized
portrait
oh
Oh no. Depicting.
chunk
doing
absolutely
Nothing.
with
his
life.
Chunk's like, okay, no more. Oh man. That was a roller coaster of an answer. Well, thank you, Dr. Know-It-All. Oh, wow. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna wrap up the day here after an hour and a half because they got mad at me last time I went longer.
Who got mad at you?
Chunk and Cucumber, they were
Well,
tired.
half of them is here, so
That's true. Robert, thanks again for showing up today and being with us. Tell the people where they can find you besides, including us, but
you can find me at Robert Fisher Design on Instagram. And every time you have a chalupa, you can think of me.
yeah.
what if I already do that?
and here Monday nights on Perception Paints at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah, come paint.
Yeah. Do you know what you're doing this Monday?
Yeah, we are going to do a Dune themed painting because of our Dune book club that started up
Yay.
today.
Yeah, I have not read that yet, and I
I haven't either. I know I have to do my homework.
Join the book club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but I haven't read it yet.
If you guys want to read Dune along
joining?
with us, join the
Discord book club.
you guys got to go to the announcements channel and then click on the little worm, and then Danny will let you into the closed group because he didn't want people to accidentally get
Well,
spoiled.
Yeah, it took me a
Yes.
minute to find it.
Yeah, it takes a minute. We'll
Yeah, so go.
put it at, let people know.
Yeah, so join the Discord if you're not already. For those of you that are new to the show or that are watching for the first time, our Discord is a wonderful place to keep track of all that's going on with Perception Studio, talk with us whenever you want, and kind of get to know what's coming up and what's going on, and share things with others. Also, there are pages there for you to post your own stuff. So if you're a Twitch streamer as well, if you have other things going on, you can put your stuff on there and have other people support you. Robert, thanks again. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, stick around for a raid eventually. Who are we raiding?
We're raiding Klaina.
Yeah.
We're gonna raid them. Stay tuned tomorrow, 2 p.m. for Roll for Initiative, and then 7:30 for Trash Beast Theater.
Yeah.
And then over the weekend we got our schedule coming out, and so stay tuned. Come back Monday to paint with Robert, and thanks again everybody for showing up and hanging out with us today. And have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, thank you.